Ah. Oh yeah, that's my cat Rory. Yeah, don't worry, my cat Lucy's still alive. Now, this video, yeah, it's a bit rushed than usual. But that's because I need to get a quick announcement out of the way. If you haven't seen it, I've already released If you haven't seen it already, I've already released 2 new albums under the Blood Taker, called Hypothetically Impure Childhood Amnesia. Oh, this is awkward. Hypothetically Impure Childhood Amnesia and Extra Amnesiac Recollections. But that's not all. Remember when I said that this video was rushed? Well, it is. However, the same cannot be said for a remastering of one of my most successful projects so far. Well, not as successful as my other videos, but still. That project being Works Disfigured. In fact, I'm planning on remastering it from the ground up. There was one problem that I've always had with a lot of fan projects, and that was the fact that they just didn't feel quite like James Lee and Kirby's Everywhere at the End of Time. Everywhere in the Beginning of Nowhere also was one of those that had that problem. Arrowless Sampler, which goes like dun dun dun, or something like that. Yeah, that song. Basically, okay, so that song basically, anyway, Everywhere in the Beginning of Nowhere just didn't feel quite like Everywhere at the End of Time. But that's probably because James Lee and Kirby has had years of experience. In fact, it's probably taken less time for Max Miller, I think that's his name, whatever, the Care Bear, to, probably took less time for him, for the Care Bear to assemble Everywhere in the Beginning of Nowhere than it was for Kirby to assemble Everywhere at the End of Time, which I'm pretty sure, even the first album alone, took 4 years to develop. It's taken a lot less time for me to assemble my albums. Yet again, James, he had a rough start. Yeah, he had a very rough start, basically. But anyway, An Era Misunderstood Elsewhere is a project of mine that I've been highly anticipating for the past probably since last year, in 2023. It's essentially Works Disfigured, but on steroids. Works Disfigured itself is going to be remastered, and the songs themselves are going to be professionally mastered, kind of like James Leland Kirby songs / samples under The Caretaker.